So, I mean, I first met Dave. Dave started on the last year that I was at college. And we had a little sound studio in the college, and I used to make tape loops up there and just experimental things. Dave had this thing called a synthesizer, this Korg synthesizer, and I think it was at that time that the microchip made synthesizers available for everybody. Before then, it had been like lots of things with lots of wires and complicated things like Moog synthesizers, and it was kind of Rick Wakeman or Keith Emerson being kind of like prog rock and things. And then the synthesizer just became this kind of grungy sort of home instrument that you could make kind of sounds on and things. And bands around the north of England, people like Vice Versa, Early Human League, Cabaret Voltaire, were using these kind of, I think Clock DVA probably, were making these kind of very kind of like grungy sounds and analog sounds on synthesizers, and that's what turned us on. That's what we really liked. And Dave said, I've been writing all these little songs. Maybe you could come and do some vocals for some of these songs that I've been doing. We started to move to more into writing more kind of what would be recognized more as songs. But it was quite experimental to start with.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light.
Derek sent us a letter saying, yeah, these tracks are all right, but could you sort of somehow make them a bit stronger? You know, and the first one on the demos was Tub Thumping. So they all said no to it.
It's a complete drunken anarchy. This is one of the most unlikely hits of the year, and it's Chumbawamba.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
I think in the sense of wanting to shake things up, it was great. We had such a good time. And it was just absolute fun from start to finish.
So that's what we tried to do. So for instance, I did all the press releases right from the start. I always did. So EMI were forced to send out press releases. They were hardly about the record at all. And just whatever happened, we happened to be riled up about it at that moment.
Because the first time we got some money through from Tub Thumping, it was a bit exciting. It was like, wow, you know, I've just got a cheque for like 3,000 quid. I can do whatever I want with it, and it doesn't matter. And Danbert he bought this vacuum cleaner for like 500 quid. That was meant to be like absolutely brilliant. And it was a band joke. It was like all these bands, they go out and they get, you know, Rolexes and they buy big cars, and it's really, wow, yeah. And we were all like, Danbert, you've bought a vacuum cleaner.